Historical Way chapter will go into the interrelationship that developed between Ehums and the Elohim. It is a time when man became a distinct civilization. Laws and societal values were learned, and the Elohim introduced a powerful tool to shape man's development. This was the tool called religion. And that concludes chapter 4. Chapter 5, Right Action. This is perhaps the most important way chapter that we will provide. It is the foundation upon which all that follows will be built. Over the centuries, people have asked, why does evil exist in this world? Why is there so much pain, so much wrong, and so little right? These questions, like many that mankind has asked, are fundamental to the learning process and to spiritual growth. To ask why is the first step in conquering ignorance. What then is evil? Evil is the condition that exists when good does nothing. Good is the light of creative action. Evil is the darkness of inaction. Where there is no good, there is only evil. Where there is no light, there is only darkness. This fundamental truth must be fully understood. Action is the key to all existence. Without action, there is only status and the emptiness of non-existence. Where there is action, there is life and creation. You are life and endowed with the power of action. How and in what manner you use this power determines the destiny of your soul, your race, your world. You can act and move forward into the light, or you can do nothing and watch the world sink into utter darkness. The most important thing to realize is that it is your actions that determine the outcome. Your actions as an individual are as important as those of your entire culture. Each of you contribute to the greater whole. All the things that can be thought of will never be more than a dream unless acted upon. To end evil, you must act. To cure disease, you must act. To end starvation, you must act. It does not matter what it is. If you want change, you must act. Your words and your prayers are as nothing compared to the power of a single action. It all begins with you. There are two kinds of actions you can do, right and wrong. Right actions creates, and wrong actions destroys. The final stage of spiritual evolvement is when all your actions are right actions. A being capable of only creation and no destruction. A being filled with light. You have heard it said that the One is a light brighter than any other light, and yet it does not hurt to look upon it. It is not any brighter than the light within you. It is just that there is no darkness within it. This, then, is the goal toward which we all must strive. It will take countless lifetimes to accomplish. These are the first steps you must take on your journey. Each day, you have a choice, a chance to change the course of your life. The first step is to examine what it is that makes you the person you are. You are the sum of your actions. What were the actions you took today? Were they all right actions? The first step is to realize what actions you are taking. Each time you act, mentally analyze what type of actions that was. If it is a wrong action, admit it. Then say to yourself, I will not do that type of action again. Will you do it again? Probably so. What you are doing is ingraining in yourself the ability to recognize right from wrong. Inside each of you is a small and independent form of thought process. It's called your conscience. It's the little voice that tells you when you have been bad or when you have been good. It tries to do its job and controls its bigger brothers and sisters who are known as the family of desires. When you look at your actions and tell yourself what kind of action it was, you are giving your conscience a small boost of morale. It's like saying, okay, you were right. That was a wrong action, and I shouldn't do it again. As your conscience begins to feel more assured that you can handle the job of determining right from wrong, it will start to take over functions it simply didn't have the time to do before. It will begin to automatically eliminate wrong thoughts, which lead to wrong actions, from even being generated. You as a person will begin to channel your energy toward right actions. The process of recognizing wrong thoughts and telling yourself to eliminate them will become second nature to you. This recognizing of wrong thought is only half the process. The other half is to create right thoughts where there were none before. You start by doing one good deed a day. You create the thought, recognize it as right thought, and then tell yourself to carry it out. After a time, you will begin to generate these right thoughts without a conscious effort. You will be projecting right thought and out to those around you. Your right actions will be altering another being's behavior. In turn, the light you put out will be reflected back to you. It all combines to reinforce